Imagine two exes. Not just any exes. The kind who live across the street, glare at each other through the blinds, and pretend everything's fine, while secretly keying each other's metaphorical cars. Welcome to the Cold War. Not so much a war, more like a decades-long petty breakup where nuclear weapons replaced therapy, and the entire world was caught in the custody battle. This is history as drunk, where the past is messy. No one's innocent, and everyone definitely needs a drink. World War II ended. Everyone was exhausted, but two countries woke up like, you know what, I kinda wanna own the planet. The US and the Soviet Union, once wartime bros, now had creative differences. America, capitalism, Coca-Cola, and car commercials. The USSR, communism, gray buildings, and lines for bread. They didn't fight, not directly. That would have been sane. Instead, they started competing over everything: nukes, ideology, space influence, number of spies named Boris. If World War II was a messy house party, the Cold War was what happened after the two most passive-aggressive guests refused to leave. Churchill dropped the phrase, Iron Curtain. The USSR was like, cool, we'll take Eastern Europe. And the US responded by creating NATO, aka the Anti-Russia Squad. From Berlin to Budapest, it was a cold block party, and nobody brought snacks, just tanks. Instead of love letters, the US and USSR sent nukes. You test a bomb, I test a bigger one. It wasn't defense. It was flexing Cold War style. By the 1960s, both had enough nuclear weapons to grill Earth into a cosmic steak. Mutually assured destruction became the weirdest peace plan in history. Meanwhile, school kids were told to hide under desks like it would help during a nuclear blast, because clearly plywood =, radiation proof. Direct war too spicy, so they fought indirectly by using other countries like chess pieces: Vietnam, Korea, Afghanistan. Welcome to the unofficial world tour of proxy wars sponsored by Cold War Inc. Each conflict, one side backs the government, the other side backs the rebel civilians, just the arena. It was ideological WW, but with tanks. Everyone was spying on everyone. America had the CIA, the Soviets had the KGB, Britain had James Bond, but like the boring real version with less martini and more paperwork. Espionage was so intense nobody trusted anyone, not even their own coffee machines. Bugging devices were in shoes pens, maybe your pet parrot. It was paranoia, but with budget. Sputnik beeped. America panicked. Then it was all to the moon or bust. The Cold War left Earth's orbit and turned into a cosmic pissing contest. NASA and the USSR launched rockets, astronauts' dogs, whatever they could find, landing on the moon. Sure, but really it was just a way to say, my science is bigger than yours. The USSR ran out of money, patience, and vibes. By 1991, the Cold War ended not with a bang, but with some confused paperwork and a lot of empty vodka bottles. America said we won. But then came everything after: more wars, more chaos, and one big hangover. The world didn't get safer, just different. So if the Cold War was a breakup, it was the kind where you both move out but still stalk each other's Instagram. They didn't make up, they just got tired. So here's to history. It's messy, it's petty, and it usually ends in paperwork. Hit subscribe, and remember, history doesn't just repeat, it drunk dials you at 3 a.m.